Good evening, Princess. And good night. Good morning, Princess. Shh. It's all right. You're all right. Take a deep breath. All of your questions will be answered. But first, would you like any food or drink? Tea, water, juice? Very well. Suit yourself. My name is Avarik, and I'm a sorcerer. You're in my tower in the Western Mountains. I've brought you here for your own protection. Your parents were going to marry you off to that vile beast king. I couldn't allow that to happen. The very thought of that wretch defiling you, tormenting you, it just makes me want to go over there and kill him with my own two hands. Oh, hush now. You're not sacrificing yourself for world peace or whatever you think you're doing to appease some idiotic policy of appeasement. What about the world? What about you? I wish you'd think of yourself for once in your life. I do adore your tender heart. I hope to benefit from it myself, after all. Not many would forgive a kidnapping, but I think you just might if I play my cards right. Hence, while I strongly disagree with your parents' approach of giving the beast whatever he wants, I have developed an alternative way to meet his request. I have created an illusion out of shadow energy to go in your place. It looks like you and can respond to basic stimuli, but has no thoughts or feelings of pain. You've gone quiet. It's because you've now realized how foolish you've been, aren't you? You kept telling yourself, there is no other way. But there was a way all along. You and your family were just too eager to throw away your life to even look for such a solution. Perhaps he will realize it's not you eventually. I mean, personally, I think it's likely to fool him for a good while. He's little more than a mindless mass of dark energy in the shape of a person. But think of it this way. If you were to go, you have no guarantee that the Beast King would even keep his word and end the war. And even if he did, what do you think would happen when he inevitably breaks his new toy? He'd come running back to your parents for something new. Or else throw a temper tantrum and send his legions straight back to tormenting our kingdom. The Shadow Princess I've sent him is much less breakable than you are. So, it should buy us more time. But if he does break or discover her, we'll be no worse off than we would have been, and you won't have ruined your life for it. You're thanking me. You've realized you acted foolishly, and you're thanking me for preventing you from making a grave mistake. You... Gods, I adore you. Your humility is a breath of fresh air. So many tirelessly cling to their mistakes, refusing to see the truth plain in front of them. But not you. You admit your faults so readily, my angel, my dove. But there is one question you ought to be asking, love, which is, what do I get out of this? Well, naturally, we can't just send you back to your parents. If you're seen at any point, the ruse is revealed and the war is certain. The only way we can ensure you stay hidden is for you to stay here with me, under my protection. Oh, you catch on fast, little dove. Using my own logic against me. No, perhaps it isn't the only way. After all, There are other sorcerers and plenty of potential useful enchantments for disguise. Perhaps there is even some way we could go back to your parents without revealing the truth. But I'm not going to pursue any of those, because I want you to stay here with me. It is indeed self-interested, but acting in my own interests need not go against yours. I truly believe that this is what's best for you. I can take care of you, princess. If I throw you out into the wild world to fend for yourself, who knows what might happen to you? And if I let you go back to your parents, your future is oh so dim for sure. They will certainly use you as their political plaything in some way or another. I cannot allow that to happen. Why do I want you? I find you captivating, princess. You're intelligent, tactful, and the kindest person I've ever known. I've watched as you've used your many talents to save the day time and time again. But frankly, your brilliance is wasted on those fools you call parents, and is attested by their insane handling of the matter with the Beast King. And so, I have rescued you from the darkness, and I might bask in your light. But I do not wish my pleasure to come at the cost of your suffering. I want to do anything I can to make you happy and comfortable here. I am no king, but what I lack in wealth, I make up for with magic. Anything you desire, I will endeavor to make yours. Food, clothes, jewelry, exotic pets, as long as you'll stay with me. There's so much that I wish to discuss with you. Politics, magic. Sure, you have no talent for self-preservation, but I know I could benefit from a mind as sharp as yours. I would love to get your opinion on my work. I'd suspect you'd have a great talent for sorcery. I could even teach you to do some yourself, if you wanted. Dark magic has a bad reputation, but it doesn't have to be used for evil. My specialties are sleep magic and illusions. The world of the subconscious, dreams and fantasies is so fascinating, is it not? I've been working on a cure for the curse of sleepiness, a magically induced insomnia. Well, in fact, there are several different variations of the curse, each requiring their own specialized approach, while operating in more or less the same core principles. I could use a fresh perspective on the problem. I'm sure you could offer some useful insight. But I won't force you to spend your time with me if you don't want to. If you only wish to be alone and not speak to me, you are free to do so. It's enough for me to have you near me, and to know that you are safe. The last thing I want to do is drive you away. You're still uncertain about staying with me. That's fine. Good, even. I wouldn't be able to respect you if you were so easily convinced. How about this, then? Stay with me just for the time being, say, a month. If you truly still wish to leave by that time, we would discuss it again. You have no guarantee that I will let you go at that time. Perhaps you're wondering if it's better to just try and escape now. Just know that I will strive to prevent this with every fiber of my being, with every resource at my disposal. I won't say it's impossible, but your odds are not good. And even if you were to escape, the mountains are treacherous, and the journey to the nearest village is long. It would be difficult going for any solo traveler, let alone a princess. That said, I have no desire for you to be my prisoner, princess. It is the deepest wish of my heart that you choose to be with me. I am not afraid to act against your will to prevent you from running from me, because I truly believe to do so would only be hurting yourself. but I truly, deeply wish you to choose to stay. I want you to see things the way that I do, and I want you to love me the way that I love you. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I don't mean to frighten you. I know I'm still a stranger to you, but I hope I can win your heart in time. I believe you'll like me once you get to know me. I feel like we are kindred souls, so to speak. Though we may appear opposite at first glance, I believe our hearts are alike. So, Princess, what do you say? Will you give me a chance?